welcome back to the Shitty Mechanics. Today we'll be watching a Comedy Central video. A comedian named Sophie Hagen. It's called Feminism as Described by Sophie Hagen. This ought to be fucking gold. Let's take a look.
I did an interview with a Danish journalist, and he knew nothing about feminism, which is quite normal because in Denmark we're quite far behind.
You only say they're behind because the ideology doesn't match yours. They're perfectly caught up in their sense of the world.
His first question to me in this interview was, what is feminism? And I completely...
Which is a fair question because it is so loosely defined by people like you that no one really knows what it actually means.
Completely panicked, like I didn't know how to explain it, so I just started saying like some of the most basic things. I was like, so men are not allowed to shout at women in the street.
Even when you, a self-proclaimed feminist, cannot define feminism, which I assume is a large part of your life, then maybe there's something wrong with the movement you're a part
of. Men are not allowed to ask women to smile. And I could tell, like...
Men not asking women to smile, that's like the most mild thing ever. Everyone looks better when they smile, men and women. It's just about solving the pandemic of resting bitch face.
Everything I said shocked him. Like he was just like, okay.
Which is the proper reaction.
Okay. And he went, so, if men are not allowed to say anything to women, we'll just end up in a world where men don't speak. And I was like, yes!
If feminism is about equality, then why does it sound like you're really hating men right now?
Imagine! That's the dream!
And trust me, I guarantee that no man has told you to smile, has catcalled you unless they had a weird fetish, or has done any weird sexual advances towards you again unless they had a weird fetish, because, to be honest, you look like a whale in sweatpants. Not a lot of guys, if none that I can actually think of, actually want to be with that.
Oh, I'm so happy. And I think it's funny. I think stuff like this is funny. And you need to laugh at it because I understand why you'd be an angry feminist. Like, it makes sense because if you've...
Real quick, what are your pants made out of? Like one of those big black garbage bags? Hefty, hefty, hefty.
If you've been a feminist for more than, 3 months, you will have repeated the same sentence over and over again. Feminism isn't about hating men.
Are you sure? Because that's what it sounded like coming from your description right now. Not wanting men to speak at all, ever.
Feminism is not man-hating. Just because you're a feminist, it doesn't mean you hate men. You don't have to hate men to become a feminist. Feminism don't hate men.
But every feminist I've known hates men. And every male feminist I know is a feminist because he thinks he'll get laid.
You don't have to hate men to be a feminist. Feminism is not about hating men. And you've said it so many times and they still don't listen, so now you...
Not all feminists hate men, but hating men does make you a feminist. At least a modern-day feminist.
You just kinda... hate men. I mean, just a little bit. You just hate them a little bit.
Holy shit, I called it. She does hate men. Remember when, before our time, when feminism used to be about equality between the genders, or between the sexes, or whatever, same diff. They wanted to be equal to men, you know, like wanting the right to vote, and wanting to work, and things like that. And then it kind of evolved into wanting equality, and to just shitting on men constantly. And in feminist TV shows like Batwoman, they make it to seem that the only way a woman can succeed is when the man has failed, or by deleting the man, or for whatever reason the man's not there.
It's really hard not to. Have you seen them? Ugh, it's so hard not to. And I know some of you are like...
Which those shows perpetuate a narrative that says the only way women can succeed is if men aren't around, as if men are somehow stealing all the glory.
Like, well, not all men, and of course, it's all men, literally every single one of them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Someone was like, what about your dad? Especially my dad. That's why I'm up here. men, ew, ugh, hate them all.
Well, at least you can hate all men knowing that not really any of them wanted to have sex with you, or be around you, or smell your fat rolls from behind the stage anyway.
I'll hate them all. And I know that this is a bit offensive
I'm sorry, but I have to say this. God, you are huge.
to some men in the audience. But to you, I just want to say, cheer up, love. It's Fanta!
Oh look, here's a video about our president talking about the coronavirus on the Comedy Central Daily Show. Trump has a hunch that coronavirus isn't that deadly. Well, it's been proven that it's not that deadly. It only has a slightly higher mortality rate than the flu last I checked. The only way for it to really hurt you is if you're a very elderly person or an infant. But let's check out what this fucking weirdo has to say. Excuse me? That was a video about the President of the United States banned in the United States. And comments are disabled. Hilarious. Anyway, I'll probably cover that subject later. But anyway, thank you for watching The Shooting Mechanic. And have a good day.